Hello, OTs and PTs. Welcome to the Top 10 from the International Seating Symposium. I am putting this in classic Letterman style. This was actually the first one he ever did. Words that almost rhyme with peas. Coming in at number 10, one of the cool things that was brought up at the International Seating Symposium was some new guides from Mobile. What you see over on the side is kind of the apex result of what's happened with the Go Baby Go project. This can be used on a child as young as 6 months. Some of the research that was recently done and presented at the conference does show that kids who will use some type of powered mobility like this early are more likely to develop other milestones as well. So really cool stuff. Also brought up the ALP, or the Access Learning Profile for Mobility. If you're interested in any of this, links will be in the handout. Coming in at number 9 is the Access Tracks. It's pretty cool. It was developed by some totally tubular hippies out in San Diego. That is how they referred to themselves. It's flexible plastic that can go down across sand or muddy ground or anything where a wheelchair might tend to get stuck. So this is something that sparked an idea for next year's ISS grant, maybe having an accessible garden. This would be great to make sure that wheelchair users can participate without tracking mud back into the building and or getting stuck. Number 8. This is pretty cool. You guys might have seen it before, but this speech pathologist's mind was blown. We're talking about the anatomic motion seat. This is designed so that you can position a student who might have some spasticity, and if they were to go into extension, the seat moves with them to allow that movement of the body, all while keeping them and returning them back to that original position. Pretty cool to me. Number 7. You know, whenever you walk behind a truck and you hear that beep beep because you know the truck is backing up, this is something very similar. Yet instead of letting you know that the wheelchair user is about to run you over, it actually provides them feedback to let them know when there's something in the environment. Either going forward or backwards, it can give that tracking so that a user can become more independent and be alerted to things within their environment. Coming in at number 6, this is cool. This company is local, yet I went to a conference and met them. You might be familiar with Therafin. One of the coolest things they had was these clamp locks that can work with any wheelchair tray, where you can just drop the tray right onto the chair. I know that having the trays is essential to a lot of our students accessing their school environment, so I was just blown away by some of the ways they paid attention to this. They even have a half tray option that can swing away and stay attached to the chair. So no more wondering, where are we going to put this while the student's using the restroom, or where to put this, or where did we lose it? Coming in at number 5, this one made me stop right in my tracks. It's Matrix Seating USA, and instead of using the matrix material that's usually seen over in the European Union, they 3D print molding for very complex bodies so that students can have a very customized wheelchair experience. It's really cool how they do this. They gave me a demo, and you can adjust it when it comes slightly using a heat gun. So it's very squishy, it's very breathable, and it's easy to clean. So if you'd like to check this out, I can think of a few of our students with medically complex bodies who might benefit from this as a seating solution. Coming in at number 4, this is something for the OTs, looking at safe spaces. It's a sensory pop-up tent, basically. It's just a nice big area. It can be used for students where they might need some place to sleep if they were at home. Yet in the school, I thought, wouldn't this be a cool thing if you had a student who was very visually distracted, or who needed something in the classroom so that they could participate safely, but also have kind of an alternative space even within their regular room. So I just thought it was cool. And that brings me into number 3, Magic Cushions. Now this is not an actual picture of the product. It just kind of looked similar to their advertising materials. A Magic Cushion, you can get gel or foam within the seating cushion. It's non-slip, and what it's supposed to do is replace Dyson, which we use a lot of times to keep cushions from slipping. It's easy to clean, and it's something permanent. Coming in at number 2, I've always loved this ever since somebody gave me a rider on an exhibit hall in one. The Freedom Concepts Easy Chair. It's great because this guy has wheels on the bottom. It has a nice deep area for seating, and it might be comfortable again for some of our students with complex bodies who may need to be out of their wheelchair for part of the day. And coming in number 1, Dignity Lifts. Of course, I chose a toilet as my favorite product. I liked it. The owner of the company even had me sit on one and take a ride. It can replace your regular toilet seat, holds up to 300 pounds, and basically will just help someone go from that sit to stand position. This could help with transferring, as well as perhaps give a student more independence on the commode. So that is a wrap up of all of the top 10 that I had coming from this conference. Remember, I'm a speech pathologist, but this stuff all looked cool to me. I hope that it can benefit our students as well. I do have brochures, so you can reach out to me. I just picked up a bunch of stuff about a bunch of wheelchairs. I've never seen so many wheelchairs in my life. And if you have any questions, you can schedule time with me using my Calendly invite, or our next 2 SIP days, April 26th or May 10th. I'm happy to get together with a group as well. I know your PT meetings are packed, and I don't get a lot of time with you guys, but when I do, I learn so much, and it opens up so many possibilities of what I can help you do or what I can do for you. So I look forward to talking to you soon. This is Sarah Bass, your speech pathologist, but also ATP certified assistive technology coordinator. Look forward to speaking with you soon.